Jurassic World Evolution, and if you clicked on this video to find out what the answer is, yes, herbivores will mostly panic at the fence line, and the regardless of if they panic, if they're not able to coexist with the predator on the other side, they will panic at the fence line, pretty much. So yes, that is a thing. Yeah, now you don't have to watch the video. Or you can, up to you entirely. But hey, now you know. So what we've done is we've got our Deinonychuses, and we're going to release them. And then they're going to run out and probably kill that Struthiomimus. But the real test really is whether or not they freak out the Gallimimus.
We are pleased to welcome the Deinonychus to the park.
Because they need, I think... Oh, they need 3. Okay, I'll make a 3rd. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome the Deinonychus to the park.
Now the thing is, they should kill the Struthiomimus, as we'll see here. Eventually. There we go, see it's hunting now. And it's roaming, and there we go. Now we have a dead dinosaur. Remarkably little blood. So we've got something with ratings. But now the question really does become whether or not they're going to hunt and panic the Gallimimus. I don't know if they are. Roaming, they're all just roaming. Because I've always put up concrete barriers between my dinosaurs to stop them seeing each other, but I don't actually know if that's necessary, and I kind of want to find out. It seems that it doesn't matter. Just that if they were to attack the fences and get through, yeah, you have some issues, but I don't think it actually matters. Let's see if they kill the Gallimimus. See, now they do. They're going to hunt it, and it's not going to make a difference. Anyway, let's make another one. Okay, so we've reset the park, and now we're just checking. We've got a Gallimimus here and a couple of Deinonychus over there. And so far they're not freaking out, despite the fact that there's only a steel fence between them. Seems to be a thing. So you're feeding happily. I'll just delete that so we don't have to refill it. Yeah, see, he's going to roam right up to the fence, actually, or she's going to roam. Yep. Oh, no, panicking. There we go. Panicking because they're close to a predator. So that does happen. Through a fence, they will panic. Now, if I block off line of sight, will they still panic with a small herbivore? Don't know. Let's find out by putting in concrete fencing. So, here we go. Okay, so now I've got concrete fencing. I might put in another Gallimimus, just because that'll make it a bit easier to see what's going on. So we actually work out these were in alphabetical order for the ones you've finished at 100% and the ones you haven't. So yeah, that's why they're all out of order, in case you were wondering. And it looks like the fences don't matter, and they'll still panic when they're too close to predators. So that's good to know. I mean, the Deinonychus aren't actively hunting. Yeah. They're just roaming. But they are going to panic the Gallimimus. Now the Ceratosaurus? I don't actually know. Anyway, let's release him. He might kill the raptors. She might kill the raptors. One day I'll not misgender my dinosaurs. I'm just curious as to whether they will actively hunt and such through fences, even though I've blocked off the fences, I guess. Anyway. classified as a large carnivore. Okay, that's good to know. Some people have been classifying them in... See, he will panic smaller carnivores. So there's that. So, still roaming. You guys are roaming. Girls are roaming. Now let's see what happens. Roaming, they're roaming relatively close together. You're not hunting Gallimimus though. Even though you can probably clearly see them. See, now you're panicking, running away, but you're still just roaming. Okay. Let's see the other two. And yeah, the Gallimimus are just going to keep panicking. So with both a large and a small predator, that's what happens. Yep, so panicking as soon as they get close to the enclosure. So, if I once again click replace fencing, I don't think it's going to change anything. You're going to run away again now. Yep, still panicking, although that's open. But they'll still panic, I bet. And see, you're still going to panic once you get to the water. Okay, so let's try it with a larger dinosaur. Let's see if these panic. Yep, there we go, panicking. That's from the Jeep. Because they panic with the Jeeps. Which is an issue sometimes. Now let's see if she's going to panic because there's a Ceratosaurus on the other side. The Gallimimus is. Just roaming. And the Ankylosaurus panics as well. Good to know. So one of the reasons I picked the Ankylosaurus is that you can put them in the same pen as carnivores. So armored herbivores can, and large herbivores like sauropods, can go into the same exhibit as small carnivores, and they'll interact, they'll fight, they'll panic, but they won't kill each other.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a velociraptor to the park.
Now velociraptors ought to be a 2 thing, right? Need more forest, but yes, they only need 2. So that's good. Let's put more forest in. There we go. You should be happy now. There we go, there's the dolphin cry. I'll queue up another one just in case, because I like having 3 anyway. But let's see whether or not they panic the ankylosaurs when they go to take a drink. So now I've got an ankylosaur heading towards the river, and we've got some raptors on the other side. They're doing their socializing thing, and at the moment, she's ignoring them. Okay, now they're coming close to the river. There we go. Everyone's just roaming. Gallimimus is panicking. And the Ankylosaurus really doesn't care. Even though the Gallimimus has already panicked at this point. Okay, so last test is we're going to stick one of those big armored herbivores in there with the raptors and see what happens. And see whether or not they panic. Because I think they do, But I've also often put gyrospheres in there, and I know that that can sometimes make them panic too. So, and here we go, bringing in a Crichnosaur, who's going to go in with the Raptors to see if she panics rather.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Crichnosaurus to the
Oh,
party.
Crichnosaur. There we go. Oh, no, open the gate. That is Crichnosaur. There you go. Eating glass. Okay, let's just have another look. So you probably panic the Gallimimus. Yep, there we go, panicking. Now, just to make sure I'm doing this right, I am going to send an Ankylosaurus into the pen as well, just so that we're using the exact same dinosaur and the exact same AI. Programming, see, there we go. She's gonna panic. There we go. I might also try a medium-sized unarmored herbivore like the Edmontosaurus to see if that makes any difference to whether or not they panic near the fence line. We know that they're going to get eaten if I send them into the actual pen, but let's see what happens here. There we go, panicking. Now walking right past each other, and not really caring, so they're all roaming. They might stop and fight at some point, but they're not panicking just because they're nearby. There we go. That looks like fighting to me. So they're squaring off. Just go back to roaming without any more panicking, which is kind of nice. Okay, so let's release the Ankylosaurus. But yeah, my expectation is that they should just ignore each other, really. Which suggests that if anything does panic them, it's going to be a larger dinosaur. Or the gyrospheres. So let's try an Edmontosaur. And let's see if a medium-sized herbivore standoff fighting with the Velociraptor, but nothing should come of that. Yep, now you just get back to roaming and ignore each other, which is fine. You're still panicking near the fence line. You're panicking, so panicking can happen, just not as often, I don't think. I did put the ground feeder there so they'd have to come into contact with each other, so the Edmontosaurus will panic if near the, and the Ankylosaurs won't, so there we go. So there we go, armored herbivores will not panic near small fence line, but other ones will. Good to know. So what we've learned today is dinosaurs are pretty. And that, yes, they will, theropods, or carnivores, if you will. I think all the carnivores we have in this game are theropods. But they will cause panic through a fence. It doesn't matter if you can see them or not, much like we learned that fences do not block line of sight. But they will only panic things that can't fight them. And so small carnivores won't panic armored herbivores. They will panic...
Asset transportation in progress.
They will panic medium herbivores who are not armored. And these pens really won't allow me to check for sauropods, which I might do at some point. But for the smaller carnivores, yeah, fences do not stop the panic response. you may want to put ankylosaur paddocks between your carnivores or mixed carnivore paddocks and your more fragile herbivores. But there you go. That's a thing. That's what we've learned. So yeah. So if you liked the video, please give us a thumbs up. If you didn't, well, whatever. Don't watch it. You can subscribe to the channel. I can try to do more videos like this. Let me know if you've got anything you'd like me to research next. Thank you for watching, especially because you didn't have to, since I gave the answer to what we found out at the start of the video, and have a good day.